Hello, this is Michele Knight. Welcome to your weekly astrology. This week, not much is going on, but what is going on is all about communication. As we have Mercury shifting signs, tussling with Saturn, causing a bit of tension in the middle of the week, and then finally we have Uranus bringing in some surprise and genius ideas. Here's your weekly astrology. Hello gorgeous Aries, how are you? Mercury, the planet of communication, is leaving your sign and going into Taurus. So there's a sense that your energy, the dynamic for you in terms of what you need, what you desire, what you're thinking about, what you're communicating about is all about security and what is of value to you. Actually, during this lockdown, you might have realised that some things that you thought were really valuable actually are unimportant, and other things that maybe you took for granted, you're like, oh my goodness, this is one of the most valuable things in the universe. So there's been a whole big shift of perspective, which increases this week, and you're really working hard in talking to other people and even working on your inner relationship to find what you can ground, what can be safe, how you can have sensuality, safety and abundance in your life. Now there is a bit of a struggle as we have Saturn, the Lord of responsibility, pain in the arse, is kind of squaring Mercury. So there may be you trying to get information out there, you trying to work with groups of people or collaborate and create structure, and it's not working. There's some kind of argument or tension for some reason, and that you might find that frustrating. But when you know this is the joy of astrology. When you know this, you are able to then focus your energy and not kick off if you feel frustrated, and just hold your horses a little bit, because when Uranus and Mercury come together, there are genius ideas of thinking out of the box and how to do these things differently, and also some surprise information coming in that you won't have at the beginning of the week. So there is lots of food for thought, there's lots of fertile ground to build up your security, which, as we know, comes from within. When we work on our relationship with ourselves, that's how we manifest what we desire in the outside world and in our inside world. When you're secure within you, that's where happiness comes from. Anyway, as not much is going on, I'm going to pull a card for you in the same video. So if you're not into tarot, see you later. If you are, let's just pull a couple of cards to see what is going on for you, Aries, this week. Okay, Aries, what is going on? Let's pull 3 cards for Aries. Okay, the first card, we have the Page of Pentacles, which is, oh my goodness, could not be more perfect, because that is you having a rebirth around being practical. Pentacles is earth. So you're like, right, let me look at what I need to do. Let me look at what I need to do to create more stability in my life. So that is amazing. And you're trying to balance things. Also Pentacles, which is earth, perfect for you. So you're like, oh, you may feel like you're juggling things. But when we learn to juggle things, when we learn to keep all our balls in the air, when we learn to balance things out, then we become like a magician. So this gives us magician potential. So even if you feel like you're struggling at the beginning of the week, the struggling will turn into fabulousness. And then we have the Fool. And the Fool is actually quite, it's not technically, but it's quite a Uranus card. It's all about spontaneity and leaping into sudden surprises. So you are feeling very spontaneous and free-spirited towards the end of the week. And the Fool is my favourite card. It's the dice in the deck. It's the magic that is there. So you have the opportunity to find a new way of being towards the end of the week. So let that wild free spirit out, in lockdown rules, of course. And yeah, you'll really enjoy that energy. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.